What's up, YouTube? It's Rockcom, and today I'm bringing y'all just an unranked match versus one of my buddies. His name last year was user pick Duh, and this year it's Monte Te'o or something like that. And I met him through Gotham's. He's a real cool dude. He was in the top 100 last year. He got the game late this year, and I think he has like 920 skill points. He's only played I think like 60 or 80 games. He got the game late, and he asked me in thumbs for offense and defense and whatnot. So he's pretty much running Gotham's tight scheme, some of my doubles and some of what Gotham's likes to do on gun doubles, and it's all in the custom book, so it's hella hard to stop. And I was laughing right there because I forgot what he did on. He was going in for a touchdown, was trying to celebrate and do something stupid, and he ended up just like stopping, and he got a big hit fumble. What a retard, you dummy! And so I took the Titans, and let's see if I can get the victory over tougher competition with a lesser team. So let's get into this Madden challenge, and because I had a lot of questions last video about everything, so I'm going to go over like the most used playbooks, most used plays, what I thought of it, and all that good stuff. So the tournament was in Vegas this year, and me, Thumbs, Addy, Cole watched it on Twitch TV/Virgin Gaming in Sean Bastion, and so twitch.com/Virgin Gaming, I'm sorry, was where we watched it, and I think you can see a replay of it if you go to the archives there, and if not, there's the finals on someone's channel. Someone posted in one of the comments from last game, so I'll probably put that link in the description below if you just want to see the finals. It was definitely a good game. So here's my thoughts on the whole thing. The tournament I think went down awesome. The stream was great, and it didn't have too much lag. I think the commentating was awful, just god awful. And so who ended up winning it was Problem. He had his last three games we saw on there, and they were all really tough games. And so let's go over the playbooks, and then I'll kind of get into a couple of the matchups, hopefully, if I have time. So the most used playbook was by far New England. It was number 1. Number 2, I would say, was Philly, and number 3, Carolina, and then number 4, the Jets. So next up is the top plays that were there, top use plays. Most of these players just run one play all game. Some of them run a couple different plays. That's the difference between like tournaments and online rain matches with custom playbooks, and how you see a lot of people run a lot of different variations of stuff. But the most common play was definitely patch wheel drag, because it was it was in the New England playbook. That's what everyone ran, and it is money because usually people have a drag, a streak, and then 2 wheel routes, so you can use your catch, and you can glitch the spy and take off with Kaepernick. Number 2, I would say, was I don't know, jet slot posted. I'll say number 2, most used play, and that play is phenomenal. It has 2 wheel routes. One wheel route is really glitchy. You can get past. It just burns man coverage, zone coverage, everything. And I think Cole put up a tip about it. But that play's been around all year long, and it's definitely money. Number 3 is I would say doubles with the flanker screen was if you can believe, a screen pass is the most used play. I mean, that play was powerful, and mixed it in with the read option or whatnot. Problem ran the Philly book. He ran the 5 wide slot cross. I'm pretty sure it's called from Eagle 5 wide, and he has what, you know, I made up a Philly guide ebook about that whole book, because that book is money. He did not run gun doubles one time. I was a little surprised by that, but he has his reads on point. You know, he has a motion fade. He has 2 different streak routes, and then a drag or a whip route from one of the tight ends on the line of scrimmage, and then an awesome double move by the X receiver. So, and then you can spike glitch the you can run and spy glitch the or glitch the spy or whatever. And so his offense was pretty much unstoppable the whole game. But the reason why he won it was his 2-point conversion play. It was just out of double flex. He had I don't know if it was the 2 inside guys were on fades. I'm not too sure what the outside guys were on, either drags or fades as well. And I think it was because PlayStation is a little glitchy, how you can't press that left side of the field. So I'm pretty sure it was just open every time. He just threw a bullet pass to the outside or in the inside, and no one could stop that 2-point play. Eventually, that's the reason why he ended up winning it. And so next I saw some Saint Spot Shake play in there occasionally, but The third most common thing, maybe even the second most common, was ace tight slots, either from the Carolina playbook, which I also made an ebook out of, with drag cross-ups. You can have 2 streaks and then two wheel routes, and they are just, it's money. It's just like the New England one, but it's under center. And then or people ran at the hidden tight slots out from ace close from the 49ers book. There was some tight end angle route, and you streak both outside receivers, and it's no huddle, and it's just tough to stop because they get inside position. The corners on the outside of them, and so that's pretty much what everyone ran the whole game, and it was tough. And then on defense, let's go over. I'll say I don't know much about the playbooks, but the formations I saw a lot of 4-3 stack. Problem ran his 4-6 bear under that he's been running all year long, and then you saw a bunch of random different things. But those are the 2 formations. You saw edge sting a lot as well. But those are the most. Ooh, look at that bait! Look how much ground I covered. I look like God thumbs right there. But those are the most used formations for, I would say, the defense. And there wasn't a lot of defense in this game. In all these games, like Problem's offense just won him the game. He ended up getting a couple. He got a lurk in the finals to get a stop, and then he got a fumble. And I think that's the only 2 stops he ended up getting in the finals. And in the semifinals, he played against Warhawk, which is another known pro player, known player, whatever, who's won a lot of money and whatnot. And that game was intense. It went back and forth, and Warhawk was down 3 points, driving down the field under a minute left, and I think it was 2nd and goal. He missed a fade route and had 2 whip routes and trying to get in the end zone and take the lead with under a minute left, and ended up throwing a pick. Problem made some great adjustments and proved why he's the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT of the community, and I think it was an awesome tournament overall. And I'm looking forward to trying to go next year. Me, Addy, and Thumbs were talking about trying to go, and I think we're going to get it done. I think we're going to qualifying for it and going. It's going to be interesting to see where it is. I don't know if that's been announced or not. And then so let's just get to the gameplay. And if you have any questions about the tournament or whatnot, just leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them, or some of y'all can try to answer some of the questions as well. But the reason why I'm kicking the onside here and whatnot, he was telling me to be a man and play the game out legit and all this stuff. And so, we're good buddies, so I'll just mess around with him. And at this point, the game's over. So I'm just showing him that he can't stop my offense. And once again, I have to hit him with the fade route. And this is some problems. I'm testing out these fade routes or whatnot. Man, they were dirty. But I'm interested to see. I think it's more about the PlayStation than it was how nice of a play that was, because you can't bump those guys on the left side. So I hope y'all enjoyed this game. And it looks like Tennessee Titans are my new favorite team, and I can get some wins versus some top-notch players, and it's a pretty good team. So hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all on the sticks. Hope you learned something about the tournament.